Hello, and here we are back on our weeklies again. I know I did loads of these a little while ago, but I haven't done any for a while because I know people are probably getting a bit fed up of them. But I couldn't resist this week, and we're back again. And what a brilliant start we've got here. As you can see, we're at Brands Hatch, and we've managed to use a Jaguar E-Type. Now, how often are we going to use one of them? I ask you. So as normal, we've got the 5 races. So this one, Brands Hatch, as I say, we're using the Jaguar E-Type, and what a joy it is. Quite a mixture of cars in this. There's a few BMWs, as you can see. There's some old ones in it too. I don't think there was anything quite as old as the old E-Type here. I absolutely enjoyed this race. I've not got all of it. We're just going to fly through these races just to show you the difference mainly between them. And that's why I love these weekly races so much, just because of the amount of different cars you can use. Yeah, like I said, you'll see in a minute when we move on. I think we're just going to do one lap here. Brands Hatch is the Grand Prix circuit, track we know very well. As we come up now onto the back straight, that's what I'd like to call it. And then we've got the last turn, and then we'll be through the flag. Right, moving on. Here we go. As we come round, that's a bit interesting. We completely lose it there. Loads of smoke. We do manage to rejoin and take off, and no harm done. So there you go. That's the E-Type catching me out again because we hardly use it. So that's another reason for doing these races. Anyway, let's move on. So I think we're now going to Red Bull. Yes, we are, and I think it was a 4-wheel drive car. And as you can see, we're using the Fall Guy truck, or a replica Fall Guy truck. And again, you know, when would we use this truck? So I just entered it into it as a bit of a laugh. I didn't know how it would be, whether it would be okay. But their 4-wheel drives in this were quite slow. The truck seemed ample, as you can see, and as always you need a top 3 finish. So there we go, not much of that, but just what again. So we've had Jaguar E-Type, we've now used a truck, and I think we're going back to the 50s now with our next car choice, which is a single make, and it's the old classic that we've used before, and I have used this before in the weeklies. But as you can see, we're at Eiger Nordwand, which not a favourite track of mine by any stretch of the imagination. But you can't look at those scenery. I mean, just look at it. It is very beautiful, very pretty. We're all in the same car. Well, I say you're all in the same car. You can use the convertible or the hard top. We're in the hard top. This was a really hard race. You're all in the same car. I think it was 5 laps. They're not massively long laps, but this car isn't the most powerful car in the game, as you can imagine. And I really struggled. As I said earlier, you always need a top 3 to finish, and I really wasn't convinced we were going to make this one. However, we will skip on in a sec. There you go. We will skip on in a sec because after I did the 5 laps, I think I got to 3rd place just. Here we go. We're going to skip on now to the to the last corner. So that's 1st, 2nd, and I'm in 3rd, and this is the last turn. And we've just got past 2nd, and that's 1st place, who we're just passing as we get to the line. So amazing stuff there. We did just win, but very close. Then we move on to Big Willow Springs in Group B. Weirdly enough, and as you can see, we're going past the Peugeot 206. Again, Group B, yeah, very odd choice here. We've picked the Honda NSX. Yeah, I'm not even sure if there is a real Group B car in the Honda, but nevertheless we've picked it. Like to try and do something different, as you know. That's why we picked the truck earlier. I don't want to just run the same old cars, and these weeklies give you a really good chance to mess about and play with something different. You earn credits for it, you learn the tracks, and you get quite good rewards if you do all 5. It's quite different each time, and I just love them. As you know, I always upload them, and like I say, I haven't for a while because I know people are getting a bit fed up with them. And so this one I've just compressed down, but yeah, there you go. So Big Willow, and I think the final race, which we're moving to now, or we will be in a second, as we pan away from, yeah, there we are on the straight, just going for a manoeuvre there. Look how close those cars are, and we'll tuck down the inside. Anyway, moving on to Group 4. Now this is Dragon Trail Gardens reversed, I want to say. And this was any Group 4. You may wonder why I'm in a Scirocco. We've got a Group 4 championship coming up, and we've got to use a front wheel drive car. So I thought, let's start learning the car now, and that's why any Group 4 races I do at the moment I will use this car to try and learn it, so that I'm good when we do the Group 4 races. New livery I'm trying, so please, if anyone would like to comment. We've gone for a white sort of bottom and a grey roof, bonnet and boot. I quite like it. We've got some logo, a few sponsors on it. Not loads, but a few. But I'm trying to do, we've got BP on there, I believe. Pepsi, a few Gran Turismo logos, that sort of thing. And obviously, and DJ Motorsport. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing the weekly. I have to say, I know I keep saying it, but if you are playing this game, have a bash at it. Great fun. And something like this, it just proves that, like I say, we've got a Group 4 championship coming up. This gives me a chance to practice that car in a different environment, which will help me learn how it handles and so forth. So there's lots of reasons for doing these. What I'm going to do at the end, I'll just flick on to what they all were. There'll be like a little list on the screen just coming up now. There we go, and that just shows you what the weeklies were this week, as we just pan across them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like if you did, and I'm sure we'll see you soon back in a normal video. Thanks for watching.